Hey guys, Lord Naren White here, the Holy Ghost, the one true God. Back with you with the next video in my Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough, today continuing Baldur's Gate 3. I want to pause here for a second because at the end of last week's video we had already spoken with Isabel and triggered the fight from the Flaming Fist Marcus, who had gone and joined the Absolute at Moonrise. But we never talked with Jaheira before coming here, so I want to go talk with Jaheira first. I looked online and pretty much Jaheira just says go talk with Isabel, where Isabel gives you that blessing to protect against the lesser levels of darkness, not the greater darkness, which of course we'll need the lantern from. If you saw the original the BG3 panel from Hell, they showed the scene where you get the lantern to explode in the deeper darkness. Either way, we didn't talk with Jaheira first, so I loaded up a previous save before talking with Isabel and the fight that triggers, and we want to go ahead and talk with Jaheira. So let's do that first.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
This is easy. We should open our own place in Baldur's Gate.
At least before this fight, this place is just so peaceful and calm, isn't it? We'll talk with Jaheira. Let's talk with this Isabel.
Last night's best bargains, right here!
I don't know. I don't think Mom would like that.
Please, be welcome. Have a drink. To your very good health.
We could say I'm not thirsty. Medicine smell the wine first, or what we'll just say is to your very good health.
Well over a century old, and yet it hasn't lost a hint of flavor. Still not quite so sure about you, though. People tend to lose more than just flavor when illithids get their hands on them. I speak from experience. There's an air about you. Something alien. Answer me true and do not lie. The parasite is changing you, isn't it?
We could say the answer is no. It has no influence on me whatsoever. Probably that's a little wrong, because we think about, even though I've never actually used the parasite if I didn't have to even one time, we still have those scenes where Lysel will be like, use the parasite, see what's in my mind or something, or Shadowheart might say the same thing. So that's, strictly speaking, we can't say the parasite has had no influence on us. Then it says, yes, the parasite is giving me powers I never had before. It's changing me for the better. No. Or what we will say, which is, it's trying to change me, to win me over, but I'm resisting its temptations.
And you're certain you will continue to resist?
You could say, not with absolute certainty, or we'll see, or what we'll say is, yes.
Good. I will take your word for it. And hold you to it, too. I have every reason to be cautious. I've traced people like you. People with parasites in their brains. All the way here from Baldur's Gate. The cult of the Absolute is spreading through the city. Quietly, quickly, and with unsettling deliberation. We tracked them to this ancient village, only to be faced with a man we killed and buried over a century ago.
We could say, if he's back, perhaps you should have hit him harder in the first place. We're not going to say that. We'll say, who is he?
General Ketherick Thorm. Remember that name. He's the leader of the Absolutists. He was a Sharan once. Took to building an army of dark justiciars beneath this very village. Alongside the local druids, we made it our business to see him deposed, dead and buried. But he's returned. Not only does General Ketherick Thorm live again, it seems he is no longer mortal. He has become, in fact, invincible. We met him on the road here, commanding an army of the Absolute, intent on destroying Baldur's Gate. I put an arrow through his eye myself, only to watch him pluck it out like a splinter. He healed right in front of me and chased us into the shadows. Things looked hopeless. But experience has taught me that no matter how bleak things look, There's always hope. You are that hope.
We could say, I don't think so, or you think I can kill him, or what we will say, which is, what do you have in mind?
Protected by your artifact, you can infiltrate his forces at Moonrise Towers, posing as a true soul. Find out what it is that makes him invincible, so we can strip him of his advantage. Once Ketheric is without his shield, the sword, together we assault his tower and put a final end to this blight.
We could say, I'm not doing this, or seems like I'll be doing most of the heavy lifting, or you want to make use of my infection, I want to be cured of it. Or what we will say, which is, Ketheric's days are numbered, I'll make sure of it.
Without a cure for your infection, your days are numbered too. Yet you selflessly offer to spend them fighting alongside us. I like you. I promise I will do everything I can to make sure you survive this. Any cure starts with understanding the disease. Whatever magic Ketheric's using to control these tadpoles, it must be at Moonrise.
How do I reach him? The towers are surrounded by shadows.
You're not our only secret weapon. Isabel, a faithful cleric of Selûne, and a light in the darkness. She cast the moon shield around the inn. It's the only reason we're still alive. She's upstairs in her chambers. Tell her I sent you, and she'll see you through the shadows safely.
So there's that final instruction to go talk to Isabel. So I'll go ahead and save over the secondary save. But before we talk with Isabel, I actually need to clear my inventory out. Why? Because there's items over here that I want to get before we enter any kind of fight. This person over here has some really useful items.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
Let's see your wares. So here we go. Like this scroll of conjure elementals and stuff, I don't know if Gale has ever learned these or not. So that's basically like my question. Scroll of Wall of Stone. Cloud Kill, Seeming. But see, this is a very useful one. Shield of Devotion. Like all of this is very useful. Iridescent Staff is an upgrade for Gale, giving him Firebolt and Fireball as well. And then and Topple. So that's a very useful one for Gale, giving him another Firebolt. So we need the Magic Missile one for sure. So that's what I mean by let's sell everything we can first. We'll keep the axe for now, obviously. We don't have a better weapon, so. So I meant to do this off camera, but because I reloaded for the conversation with Jaheira, we're just doing it now. It's not too bad anyway. The music is very relaxing as well. And after speaking with Isabel, we won't need the torches anymore. But we can still hold on to 4 just to be safe. Shadowheart. Definitely keep the Blood of Lathander. Spectator's Eyes, Knife of the Under Mountain. Keep this. Let's sell this one. The rest we keep. Gale, we're keeping this for sure. And Lae'zel, we'll keep the Soulbreaker Greatsword as well. Alright. Okay.
Take care now.
You too, Tali. We'll go ahead and save our game here. And then what we want to do from there is quite straightforward. Have we short rested? Not yet.
My faith protects me.
So let's short rest.
A welcome rest.
Definitely. Save, and then go look at what spells Gale has. So basically, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to buy one of every scroll.
If you're all right by Jaheira,
I'm going to buy the shield. The shield is for Shadowheart. Trade. So trade. We're going to buy the shield. That's for Shadowheart. Okay. The staff is for Gale. Where does this old crone staff go?
Take care now.
Where's his staff of the crones? Here. So staff of the crones, the other one is just still better. So, so first thing, this shield here goes to Shadowheart. The safeguard shield is just a +1 saving throw. But the safeguard shield gives her an additional spell slot. And when a foe hits her with a melee attack, you can use your reaction to knock it prone. Unless they see, save a dexterity saving throw. And we get Shield of Devotion aid. Level 3 Abjuration spell.
When we make it home?
Burning through our oil, but
So that is
this'll
just
about
freaking
do.
fantastic.
Just about.
Just about.
That looks amazing.
Shouldn't hang around too long though.
If Brockshield wasn't two-handed, which I'm actually happy he is, because that allows Shadowheart to be super stacked with the Blood of Lathander and Shield of Devotion. I mean, I just imagine Brockshield wearing these and that'd be super cool, but he needs to do more damage, so it's better he uses a two-hand anyways. So let's keep going. That is so cool. And then we'll get the staff for Gale, and then one of each scroll to see if Gale can learn those spells.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're
So
all
first
right
we get
by
the
me.
staff for Gale here, like this. Okay. So trade. Okay. Then we want one of these. We want one conjure. Think about how cool it would be for Gale to conjure an elemental. That'd be crazy. Planar binding, not as cool. Wall of stone, not really. Cloud kill. Seeming, not necessarily. But this one could be pretty cool. Circumstantially, but for now I don't think we need to buy it. Harper saving throws we don't need. Protection from missiles. No, missile centering is fine. Gloves of... When you make an attack with the offhand weapon, you can add your ability modifier, no. Rare clothing. Against a foe's spell. This one would be good for Gale. Because Gale can't wear anything else. On a successful saving throw against a foe's spell, deal 4 to 7 fire damage to them. Grants resistance to fire damage. That's actually pretty useful. When the wearer casts a spell that deals poison damage. Well, we're not going to have the Ray of Sickness anymore, so there's no point in even keeping that. So I'll get this for Gale. Oh no, why did I do that? You gain boost? No, that's horrible. That's not even useful, so all good. Medium. Hat. No, that's for monks, pretty much. No. There's really nothing else. Yeah, all good. Okay, cool.
Take care now.
That cost us a lot of gold, as you see. And so, so Gale will get the iridescent staff here. Very useful. And then, can he learn this spell?
Oh, I have the magic touch.
His still level is too low, but once he levels up, he can learn it, which is really useful. And obsidian lace clothing. Very cool. So Gale gets that as well. Phantasmal killer. Very cool, Gale. The broken moon lantern, please. Scroll of slow. Can learn that as well. Awesome. Okay. And sell everything off with Brockshield, and we're good to progress.
Still alive. So that's progress.
Pretty much have almost all our
Wait,
spells.
how's the barricade coming?
So that's good news.
It ain't pretty.
If you're all right by Jaheira, you're all right by me.
I can sell this. Okay, let's leave.
Take care now.
Let's save our game. Then let's go talk with Isabel now and trigger the fight. And before we do that, we're gonna have Broxfield drink this Colossus. So that lasts until our long rest, which is really quite cool.
Never wanted the easy path.
Any surprises? Yes, Mom.
Last night's best bargain, right here.
So let's save here and then trigger the, I had this conversation in last week's video, so I'm going to skip through it. You're free to go watch the conversation there. We're just basically triggering the scene with the Flaming Fist Marcus will descend and we're going to fight him. So that's the plan.
I didn't. The true soul who's going to save us all. But there are the good nose, like a nasty little terrier.
Ketheric, while you're busy.
Now Marcus descends.
Marcus, is that you?
I've been blessed. You can be too.
So what are you?
Come, true soul. My instructions are clear. Take the girl to Ketheric, alive.
So we're gonna see what's in his mind.
What's going on? If you have
Now we
something
say,
to say,
Marcus is trying to kidnap you, Isabel. We're gonna need to fight our way out of this one.
Pathetic. The Absolute sees all. Your treachery will be punished.
The Absolute. Of course. You can't believe them, Marcus. Ketheric will never give you whatever it is you've been promised.
He already has. Time to go, Isabel.
Moon Maiden, guide my hand. Come on, Isabel.
Here it goes. We can save over the save now. Let's actually save over the previous save. This third save. Here we go. Alright, here it goes. Divine Smite level 2. Goes nothing. We freaking missed.
Victory awaits.
So we're gonna reload here. Why? Because there is actually a way to win this fight. And so you see how quick Isabel drops, right? Well, we need to heal her. And so Brockshield is the only one with healing, right? So we're gonna try and form a wall around her so she can't get hit, other than by Marcus. And then we're gonna try and blitz Marcus down in round 1. So that's the idea. Is Marcus has to fall, and we saw it. Brockshield didn't miss. Marcus might have fallen. And then we're also going to attack her. We're going to try and form a wall around her to try and keep those creatures away. So this is quite an interesting fight strategically. So very cool combat, Naren. So here we're going to try and form a barrier around her. I missed again. Let's cast Shield of Fate on Isabel.
Swift and lethal.
And now Lysel can stand on this side here. That way I think only one of those creatures can attack her at a time. What just happened? I just missed completely. Okay, it took a second. I was like, what? Didn't even make any sense. Here. Rally on Isabel. Oh, it's not an ally. Oh, jeez. Yes. You see? Lysel blocked her.
You'll make excellent fertilizer.
Jaheira. Nice. Now what we need to do is get a finish here on Flaming Fist Marcus. So I'll go with the level 3 magic missile from Gale. Huge kill. Huge kill. So Marcus goes down there. And we'll have Gale Misty Step to try and get another angle in case there's a finish over here somewhere to be had as well. Like over here. This way, if Jaheira does damage, Gale can get a quick finish on this creature as well. Jaheira's got to stay alive too, huh? Nice. And a huge shield. Nice job, Isabel. Excellent. Okay, Shadowheart. Let's do some big damage then. Check this one out. This is from the Blood of Lathander. Sunbeam. Look at this. Wow. Unfortunately, it also hit Lysel, which is horrific. I didn't mean for that to happen. Good heal.
Where do you think you're going?
Okay, Brockshield. You gotta get some kills here. Good finish. Another one here. Good finish. let's head over here.
Need to find a way forward.
Let's cast Shield of Fate here on Isabel. Never mind, we can't see her now. Is there anyone else on the higher level? No. We can dash, or we can try and use our bow. We can use our bow. That's pretty useful. Good attack. It's something at least. And now Gale can really flourish here. Let's get a fireball. Oh, huge hit. Unfortunately, we almost hurt Saris there, so that's not good. Misty step down here. No. That's horrible. God. Should we reload and try and save Saris? I feel bad because it was our fireball that was the one thing that doomed Saris. Let's see if we can save her with Shadowheart or something.
Moving.
I can't resurrect her. I don't want anyone to die. Let's just reload the save. And that's where we'll go ahead and begin in next week's video. I'll actually pick back up after maybe speeding through the first part of the combat to around a stage like this. And then, you know, hopefully we can save every one of the Harpers, because that just, you know, like, I don't want Saris to die. So with that, I want to go ahead and say thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, and subscribe, as it greatly helps the channel. Light to be with you all. Take care, and thanks again.